Hey team, I have a huge new feature update. This is the mockup and testing tool. I'm on a project at the moment. I have their website linked, and for this example, this is just an example. I'm going to show you the mockup feature. So these are mockup sets. So it could be first round of mockups. It could be revision 1, revision 2, etc. So they're sets of mockups, not an individual mockup. You'll see that this one's open for review. Let me just show you what happens when I add a mockup set. So here I can give it a name. So I could say round 2 revisions, for instance. I can select multiple files and add them here, so multiple images. And I can choose which staff member is responsible for any amends that are raised on those mockups. That then raises it like this kind of thing. And you'll see it's open for review there, but I could say that, the status has changed on it if I wanted to. I can see that there's 2 images in this round of mockups, and in this mockup set, I should say, and then there's 2 unresolved comments. Let's just open this up. So that shows the mockup. It's just one of our recent mockups, so I just thought it was easy to do. And you can see there's 2 images, so I can flick between those 2 images if I wanted to. You can see here that we have some comments already on there. So we have this one here, comment 1, why are these floating? And then we have can't use the Smart Hub image. This is just examples. Let's say I want to add a test one that says use the new logo, for instance, and submit comment. And again, it just tags to there. Now I can reply to these comments as a team user, or I can update them. So I can say it's in progress, it's resolved, or of course I can delete the comment if it's an accidental one, perhaps. So you'll see that it will remember where they're placed and on what image they're placed. And again, back on that list, it will tell you how many. I'm going to go back to project on this one. And I'm going to show you what happens on the testing one. So this is for website testing, really. It will in the future do mobile apps as well using an emulator. I add a testing URL, so you could have multiple if you wanted to. But I add a testing URL, and once again, I add a team member who is responsible for making these amends. The primary, it could be the project manager in all honesty, but whoever you want to know these amends exist. Now I'm going to open this one. Now, it's a similar editor experience. It's going to be a little bit slow because what it's going to do is load the website, or the first time it'll be a bit slow. It's going to load the website through a proxy server so that we can still grab all of the assets. You do have a little web address bar here, so you can change the URL if needed. You have a browse mode and a comment mode. So when I'm in browse mode, I can just browse through the website. All the functionality will work just like you expect it to. When I'm in comment mode, let's just put it on comment mode, and let's say use a different image, for instance, and submit it there. When I'm in comment mode, I can make a comment. It will tell you the URL, and like before, I can add replies. I can change the status. I can see who did it, of course, from here as well. If I go into browse mode again, and let's just go to a different page. Let's go to the About Us page, for instance. And this is in beta, so this is early stages. This tool will get a little bit faster over time, but the reason why it's a little bit slower on complicated websites is because we're actually streaming the site through a proxy server just so we can get these lovely icons and stuff. Normally they would have restrictions. So let's say I want to change this wording here. So and then I give example wording. Okay, so you see here now I've got one on one page, one on the other. Now if I want to quick navigate to it, I can just click on it. So if I click on that one there, it will load the page itself. I'm going to put it back in browse mode so I can scroll around a bit better. And I can then scroll down and I can see where that number 1 is on the page. And likewise, I can go back to About Us. Now, this is only half of the cool thing, because if I go back to the project and I go to tasks, you'll see what it's actually done is it's raised tasks for that person that we said was responsible. And we have mock-up amends, and then we have the testing amends here as well. So you can quickly see where it is. I can then click on it, and I even get direct details. So from here, I can direct link to that page in the editor, like so. So this allows the user that's doing the amends to clock their time directly to the amends, so they can just hit the start time button, then clock directly, they can see the amend, they can make the amend, and then update the status here. In an update later on this week, the two statuses will also be linked. So when I resolve the comment here, it will close the task that was related to, or on the task, I can close the task and it will mark the comment as resolved.